Hello friends, welcome to the homestead garden. It's Nature's Good Guys, and today we are setting up worm bins. We have our worm farm down the road where we grow and supply for you guys wonderful red wigglers. Today we're setting up bins for our home garden beds. I'm showing you this DIY setup. We're using these 10-gallon bins, Rubbermaid bins, and the first has been drilled out with holes for drainage of our liquids. The bottom one has not, and that acts as the reservoir for catching all the liquids. Let's dig into making our worm bin. We are first going to add a liner, and you can use a brown paper bag from the grocery store or a piece of cardboard. Anything that is permeable for the liquids to drain out the bottom. And we're going to water that down a little bit. Then our next layer is going to be our browns. You want each layer to be about 1 to 2 inches. These browns add air to the bottom and some roughage just to keep things from getting compact. We're going to water those down as well. Our next layer is going to be the bedding. We're using a straight organic compost for this. There's our compost layer. Now we get to add our worms. This container is about 1/4 pound of worms, 300 red wigglers. We're gonna just put them right in the bin and they'll kind of disperse themselves, or you can help them out. Then our next layer, we're gonna do more compost, and this protects the worms, but it also inoculates the bin with a good amount of organic material. Now let's water those guys in. Now we get to feed them. So we have some food scraps here and also some grit to add into this layer. We're gonna do about a tablespoon of azomite for some grit, and this helps clear out their digestive tract. Then we have some coffee grounds, eggshells, and some food scraps. Peaches and lettuce, banana, cucumber. And you don't want to overfeed them right in the beginning, just a nice thin little layer to start out with. Our next layer is going to be biochar. We are going to supercharge these bins. And what the biochar does is it absorbs all the good stuff as things are breaking down and holds on to it until you put the vermicompost in your garden bed, and then it slowly releases out into your soil. So it's just a great way to supercharge your vermicompost. We are going to do about 10%, which is just like 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch of your bin. All right, that looks great. Now we are going to cover that all up with some more bedding, some more compost. You want to keep your scraps covered, your food scraps, and that keeps smells and bugs from getting in there that want to get to the scraps. A very common issue with worm bins is getting fruit flies in this layer because of the food scraps, so it's very important to get a good 1 to 2 inch layer in this bedding. Then another layer of the browns, and this helps absorb some extra moisture and also just makes some nice air throughout the bin. Then our final step is to water all of this down. We're also going to add some nematode solution here, just extra protection for any soil-borne pests that would start growing in the bin. Our triple blend nematodes. Now we are going to check our bottom reservoir and clear out any of the liquids, pour it right into the garden. Then we want to put a lid on the top, and this keeps the worms from crawling out as well as things getting into the bin. All right, there you have it. We're all set up, and the worms are going to get to work making some beautiful vermicompost for our garden beds. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you don't miss our future videos. We are going to have a series of how we made this bin, as well as checking in on our worms and maintaining the bin, troubleshooting any common issues that might pop up along the way. So If you dig what we're doing, we'll put the link down below and check out our website, naturesgoodguys.com.